Hello, welcome to Bob's Dungeon. My name is Bob, I'll be your host. Now, in this video, we're going to look at some more alternatives for miniatures that you can use. These miniatures that I got, I've had for some years, and you can no longer buy them in the store, as far as I know. And about the only place you'll be able to get them is probably look for them online, or maybe in a flea market or something. But they're probably going to be very expensive because they are Star Wars. When they came out, they were extremely expensive for what they are. And you didn't get quite enough, I thought, for what you're paying for them. But they're really neat. I bought a whole lot of them when they went on clearance. So I got a bunch. And I'm going to break this up into several videos. And we're going to look at different groups. And in this video, we're going to look at the Imperials. Now, I bought these to use for miniatures in the Star Wars miniatures game I was going to run. A few years ago, a friend gave me a PDF of the miniatures rules for Star Wars that West End Games put out. And it's a different type of thing. I've not really considered doing a video on it because I only have it in PDF. I don't have a physical copy of the book. If you'd like me to talk about it, the rules and so forth in the video, even though I just got a PDF, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll do that. But let's go ahead and look at these. I got quite a few, and I'm not going to count them up individually because this represents like several different packs of these things, like a few dozen packs that I bought, plus a couple of the big sets. But let's go ahead and have a look at them. First one I think we'll look at is this one right here, a TIE fighter pilot. And these things came molded in different colors, and they tried to keep the colors in keeping with the characters. TIE fighter pilots were minted in black. As you can see, it's pretty detailed. You can tell what it is, and if you wanted, you could paint these things up. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. We got this guy. I believe he's from the Rebels cartoon, and this is like a special type of figure. In each pack you got a special figure, and they're colored differently. We got Royal Guard. Not much to him because he just pretty much stands at attention. Another Royal Guard. We got an Imperial officer. And like I said, these were pretty neat. They were a bit expensive when they came out, but it's Star Wars, so what do you expect? We have a Stormtrooper. And there are several different types of the Stormtroopers. This one's standing, aiming his rifle. Then we got Stormtrooper kneeling. Kind of puts you in the mind of the old Green Army men. We'll probably do a video on them one day, because there's different types of little Green Army men. We got Snow Trooper, and he's pretty cool. Like I said, it's kind of weird seeing them without the black highlights, but they are what they are. We have an AT-AT driver. He's done up in a little bit of off gray. Stormtrooper. We have another Snow Trooper. This one's running. That's pretty neat. Now, here is an astromech. I put him with the Imperials because he's black. And there's a blue one that's exactly like this. And I'm guessing the blue one's supposed to be R2. But this one might be R2 as well. But he's in black, so I put him with the Imperials. And here's a Sand Trooper, done up in that little special silvery color. He's got a colored gun. And if I remember right, he came with some Tusken Raiders. We have Darth Vader. His lightsaber's a little bent. probably because of the way I've been storing them. And he's in that silvery type of color. A lot of extras I have. We have the Emperor, who is a special one because he's got the silver. And he's got these kind of day glow blue hands. We got another Sand Trooper. This one's looking through binoculars. That's kind of nifty. We got Scout Trooper. Just a lot of troopers. And let's see if I can find some others here. I got a big pile. We got another Imperial officer. This one's pointing his blaster. Another Sand Trooper. This one's in white instead of the silvery color. And like I said, I got a big pile of figures here, so give me a moment. Got another Emperor. I think that's all. Well, here's another Vader. This one's in a different stance. And as you can see, his lightsaber's drooping. It's the same Vader. Stormtrooper. Here we have a Scout Trooper in that silvery plastic. And I believe that may be our lot on the different figures. Got him again. Snow Trooper, Vader. Yeah, that's our lot on the different types. But as you can see, I got a bunch of them because I wanted to army build the troopers. And because you can never have enough troopers when you're playing a miniatures game. So next, what I'm going to show you is they also came out with some vehicles. Now, the bad part about the vehicles is that they're not to scale. Now, they had larger vehicles, but they did weird things. And the vehicles I got for the Empire is I got an AT-AT, an Imperial Walker. I've only got one ATST, the Scout Walker. I got several TIE Fighters. And they're pretty neat. And then I got TIE Advanced, which is Vader's, known better as Vader's TIE Fighter, which is known better as Vader's TIE Fighter. Excuse me. And then there's this thing. I believe it's from the Rebels cartoon as well. And the neat part about these is they gave you stands for the vehicles. So you can actually put them on a stand and have them going, which is pretty neat. They even had little stands for the walkers so that you can peg them on there and have them going. This one's kind of got a bent leg, but again, from the way I stored them, but I could probably heat that up and set it right. It also came with these little slammer things, and you could peg a figure to them and then use them to slide into your enemy's army and knock them down if you want it to play more like a game. But anyway, I bought these things to use as miniatures for the D6 Star Wars miniatures game, but never got a chance to use them because I could never find players. But that's just the way it goes, I guess. So thank you for joining me at looking at some of these Star Wars minifigures that are kind of like reminiscent of the old Green Army men. And these would be excellent to use as miniatures. I know Fantasy Flight Games has got a miniatures game out for Star Wars these days, but again, those are awfully expensive as well. And if you can find these things and online, or maybe in a thrift store or something, or flea market, excuse me, these would be well worth getting if they're not too expensive. And you could paint these things up and really make them look good. And that's pretty much all I got to say about these miniatures. I'm going to do a few more videos of the Star Wars sets, look at the Rebels, look at the clones, that kind of thing. So, thank you for joining me to look at these figurines, and hopefully you'll join me next time where we'll talk about something else. Bye.